doing great. I hope everyone's doing amazing, because I know I am. My name is Chad. I'm a motion designer, and I'm learning to draw every day just to prove to people that it is not that difficult. Okay, we are going to watch the rest of the video that we started yesterday, sorry. And we're gonna try to draw a head. Now, we traced this one. This was very fun. I'm starting to get a hang of, like, you know, the different parts of the head, but we need more. So without further ado, let's just start the video. Let's see. Got this one here. Hold on a second. Let's change from this to this. Stop the music. Turn this on. Full screen. Boom. We got. Okay, so she was going to start this one. Let's go.
For the next one, I chose a side angle with a slight turn. I'm going to start with the laying. Once again, keep the size of your sketch the same as your reference. It will be way easier to check the sizes that way. If you need a bit more assistance, you can take the sizes of the thirds directly from the reference. Notice that from this angle, we're going to see a little bit of the further brow.
Of the brow?
Notice that from this angle, we're going to see a little bit of the further brow.
The further brow? Okay. I think I know what he means. Interesting. Right, I like how she made the visor this way. Like a zoop.
Find the distance between the eyes and insert the eyeballs. Notice how his nose is pointing out of the initial box shape. Also, take a look at the mouth angle and notice that his bottom lip sticks out just a tiny bit over the upper lip.
Right.
And then he has more prominent type of chin. If you're looking to achieve likeness, these are the type of details you should be looking for, because these side relations are what makes a real difference.
Wait,
also, find the distance between the eyes and insert the eyeballs. Notice how his nose is pointing out of the initial box shape. Also, take a look at the mouth angle and notice that his bottom lip sticks out just a tiny bit over the upper lip.
Right.
And then he has more prominent type of chin.
Right.
If you're looking to achieve likeness, these are the type of details you should be looking for, because these side relations are what makes a real difference. Also, you might have noticed that I mostly use male reference for these demonstrations. That's simply because men tend to have more prominent bone structure, and it makes it easier to study planes that way. I would recommend you to sketch more male reference first and move on to female figures once you are more confident.
Whoa, okay. Nice. Interesting how she caught that. Nice. Dude, this is beautiful. This is just beautiful. Wait, this is now just stretched. Why is the stream doing me like this, bro? I need to figure out a way to just like make this look good. Or look believable at least.
The best way to approach hair is to see it, as you might have guessed already, a shape. Look into the whole mass of the hair and find the overall flow of it. Ignore tiny strands of hair for a moment, as you can always add details later. Just try to simplify the curves into angles and only aim to get the silhouette right.
That's some beautiful hair, bro. That's beautiful.
The last type of exercise is drawing much quicker 3 to 5 minute sketches. This would definitely be more challenging for beginners, so make sure to practice enough before you jump into this. Basically, you should gradually sketch your way into drawing quicker, so that simple sketches like this would take you less and less time. For this one, you should just have a reference on the side, quickly do a lay-in stage and start outlining features, once again using angular shapes. You will start analyzing reference much quicker as you begin to see repeating patterns in faces.
Right. This is beautiful, man. What?
For the last sketch of this class, I chose to do a female portrait. The process is totally the same, obviously, with the only exception that the plane changes will be a bit more subtle. Once again, make sure to use photos with contrasting lighting and shadows, where you can actually see the volume. I will make a quick lay-in, find the essential guidelines for the hair, brow, nose, and chin lines. Pay attention to the head angle. We're going to see a part of the bottom plane that connects the jaw and the neck.
Right. So, excuse me, I just really want to, whoa. What the hell? What the? Okay, so it's for Photoshop, it's different. Oh man. Okay, I just want to remember how I do. Wait a minute. That looks very painful, but not bad. Like, I think this is what I was looking for. Okay, let's continue. That's difficult.
For the hair, I'm aiming to find the overall silhouette and the flow they make. I'm using minimum lines, and even though I'm drawing smaller waves to emphasize the structure, they would still follow the biggest shape. We're also going to cover a separate topic on hair later, so don't worry if you feel a bit confused with them.
That goes hard.
And this would be all the exercises for this class. To summarize, you can deconstruct the photo reference before drawing an actual portrait. You can do 10-minute sketches using the arrowhead, and lastly, 3 to 5 minute sketches of people to catch the mood of the portrait. You can really improve your drawing skills if you do this consistently, and I would recommend you to make these sketches daily if you can. You can always post your sketches here to keep track of your results. In the next chapter, I will discuss fundamental drawing techniques and their use in portraits.
Okay. We're cooking. Let's get back to Photoshop. And let's get back to the music. Alright, let me pick a reference. And let's get drawing, baby. I'm gonna try to not hold myself with the Osoro head this time. Yeah. So let's see this guy. I want ones with lots of contrast. Yeah, I need some contrast. Alright, this one's gonna be interesting. Okay, so do we see the planes first? Let me try to analyze it in my head. So we've got this, we've got the visor, we've got this going here, this going here, this going here, this going down, we've got this, so like the mouth area, and then this from here to here, it goes down here, there's this rhythm, and then from here to here, right, and we have, wait a minute, how does the plane go? So the plane goes from here to here. It's from the cheekbone, okay, down. So from the cheekbone down, we have this triangle right here, and then we have this triangle right here. Okay, we got it. So this is how I'm going to start drawing circles from now on. I'm not going to try to get a perfect circle right here. I'm just going to, build it. From here on, we're going to just like try to build. And this looks like a perfectly good circle. Okay. Next. So the eyebrow is almost kind of like here. So we do this, right? is for right here. There you go. Next we have, this one is kind of like straight, maybe going down a little bit, yeah. And then from here to here, we have this one right here. This goes sort of like from here to, this is the nose, right? And this is going to be the chin. Hopefully these sizes are correct. Okay, now we're going to see some of the neck area. Yes, sir. And this goes pretty flat up until it goes up. Right? Very flat. Let's go here. There you go. Okay, next. We've got the visor, right? So now we try to look at the distance. The distance. Well, it kind of sucks because it's very subtle here. Oh, it's pretty thick in here, so it can go like this. Okay. Let's try not to make the feature lines very prominent, because they only come in handy when we're trying to paint. Yo, Marcus is in the chat. What's up, brother? Chat streaming, chat streaming. Chat streaming is right, my brother. I'm so glad you could make it, bro. I feel like the jaw is not prominent enough. And this is kind of like my problem. I don't really know where to place the end of the jaw, right? It's a difficult task. Okay, we're gonna try to clean this up a little bit. Okay, that goes hard. That does go hard. Wait, hold on. Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god, it's working. I mean, kinda. Let's go, baby. It fully works. What works? What are you talking about? Did the stream not used to work? I'm here watching your face concentrate. Even though my Wi-Fi is being bipolar. Oh, please, Wi-Fi work. Okay. Chat for my sanity respond. Okay, we're responding. I hope you're still here. Like now, I wouldn't be struggling with typing random shit to get chat's attention. Bro, honestly, I need to get to get the chat on another screen or something. If you're still here, yo. Okay, we're here. Is my Wi-Fi still cooked? My chat is still struggling to get into chat's live. No. I'm seeing them. It's just that I've been like had the screen. Finally, the chat is here. All right. I've just been so locked in on this one. And hey, I mean, look, the likeness. Yeah, it's there. Maybe I can make the mouth a little bit larger, which is something that I still struggle up to this day. Sometimes I make the lips a little bit too large. I make them look like freaking one of the Kardashians. Why no talking? I was locked in, my bad, cuz. I was locked in, I was trying to focus. Okay, let's do some of the hard cast shadows. I mean, this is pretty much just like very lit up face. So we've got okay. So here we've got this one. Wait, let me get it started from the cheekbone. The chat is here. Okay, he's here. The chat is here. We here. Actually, you reminded me. I need to drink some water. I don't know why you reminded me of water, but yeah. If you didn't drink water today, make sure you drink it. Nah, it was worth the locked in. Yes, sir. As much as it was worth for you locking in on those cars, bro. Those cars, they go insane. I'm not even like just like saying this. They're absolutely crazy. Like you went so hard on that one. You did not need to go that hard on those cars, bro. So this is right here. This is right here. I think this is all we need. And then we have the visor. And obviously we have the shape, box shape. So we're saying the cast shadows, bro. I was struggling. My Wi-Fi is so hard. Hey, at least once in my life, my Wi-Fi is not the problem. But it surrendered and let me use it because my big ass aura. The aura makes the internet works. Yes. Big aura means infinite internet. If you have a big aura, you get internet forever for free. That's how it works. That's how it works. the infinite aura glitch. But it was 8 megabytes. Is that megabytes? Be for real? I hate my McLaren. Oh, the 8K MQ. Be for real. I kind of hate my McLaren page. 40 seconds behind. It could be a, you know, sometimes there's a lag in my streams. Usually it's like a few seconds, but it's not 40. I have to do the wheel to get it to be good, but I'm kind of lazy. It's okay. If you're not feeling it, you can do it tomorrow. Did you do those pages like today? Because if you did, you did way too much, bro. Like, you deserve a good old well-deserved rest. There's a cast light in here, but I don't know how to do cast lights yet, so that's because of me. Oh, okay. The infinite internet glitch. Obviously, this area is always the darkest. And then we have some dark here. But it doesn't get as dark there. And then we have some dark right around here. This is, man, I need like some very dramatic lighting, so I can just like explore these more. You know what I mean? Take that object and slam it into the shape until it looks good. Honestly, that's one way to do it. That is one way to do it. What was it called? It's not cast shadow. It's a rim. It's a rim light. Yeah. There you go. My second ink pen died today. No, you know, that's the one thing that sucks about pens. You'd have like an amazing pen and you'd just like be having so much fun drawing with it, but you know that one day it's going to you know, get empty. Not get anymore, but like I said, my will not die. What Darty's with me? That line goes hard. Honestly, that's a good line. Okay, the one good thing about this reference, at least, is that it's very lit up, so it gives me room to. Okay, for this, by the way, I'm just going to fill this with this color. I do not care. Well, on a second thought, no. Maybe I'll just like go a little bit later just so I can see the features. Maybe not. Okay. How do we do this? Absolutely not. Okay, I give up. Maybe this will give like some highlight, some room for highlights. That's it. That is. Maybe you can just like go like this, and that's it. You know what I mean? So the rooms that are not colored are the areas that are just like where the light hits. That honestly builds up some volume. Hold on, we're cooking. Hold on, Marcus, we're cooking right now. Marcus, my boy, I think we're cooking. There you go. I like that. I like that. I am not gonna cap. I think we cooked. We cooked today. But pens are good in a way. Okay. They show you mistake happen and accept them. That's true. That's true. Let him do the barbecue, and that good things have an end. That's very true. That's very true. That's one thing that you can appreciate about traditional art. Those unks that make you come back to reality by not by yelling or violence, but by wise words. That's good. That's very good. I like that strategy. I drew some stuff at my desk, like at work, with a pen. It's not even pen. It's a pencil. And still, it feels like you make the mistake. I do have the eraser next to me, but I just prefer not to use it because I want to own up to my mistakes, and I want to show, like, I messed that up, but that's okay. You know what I mean? It is okay to mess up. Okay, the more contrast, the better. One thing I want to do is I want to give it just at least a little bit of color, like something very faint. Whoops. Yeah, even a bit lighter, I think. I reckon we can go a bit lighter. Whoops. Okay, that's too light. Yeah, something around there. Okay, and for the background, I don't know, I can just like go insane with the background, honestly. Do we want to go with another color like this, maybe? Okay, I'm just going to go like this. Right, and then control U. Let's try to see what works. honestly, a very saturated pink works. However, I don't think I'm gonna keep it red. I'm gonna merge these two layers, and I'm gonna reduce the darkness. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I like that. That's fun. That's fun. I really like that. You know what would be interesting? If I made, whoops. The shadow parts the same color as the background. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, that's no. Maybe another hue? Something, I don't know, something lighter, something darker? I'm not sure. But I guess it's an interesting effect. I'm gonna keep it this way. I like it this way. I'm not gonna let any color seep in. Oh, wait a minute. Now we're good. There it is. Honestly, I'm so happy with these. I'm very, very happy with these. Oh, let's make it more contrast, baby. Let's go. Boom. Even more contrast. Boom. Okay, I think that's more contrast. Boom. That's too much. That's too dramatic. I think, yeah, 2 is fine. 1 is too weak. 2 is fine. Alright, let me take a screenshot of this. I didn't post the yesterday's on YouTube. I forgore. More faces. There you go. Alright, I think we're good here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Marcus, thank you for popping in. I appreciate you, brother. I feel like I haven't, you know, listed out the things that I'm grateful for in quite some time. So it's a good opportunity to do it now. I am grateful for you guys. I am grateful for the time that I'm getting to be able to do these streams. I am grateful for the food that I eat every day and the ability to eat it. That's it. That's every day I'm going to be, obviously, and the most gratefulness goes to the Creator, goes to Allah, obviously. But yeah, mentioning 3 things that I'm grateful for, I think that's a good exercise. every day to do it, that's nice. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and all I gotta say is peace out.